Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome here to the Thurgood Marshall Center here in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C. for a historic evening of amateur Muay Thai boxing, the art of the 8 limbs. Before we begin, we certainly like to bring to your attention.
Are you going to start the audio when the fight starts? It's right now? Oh, okay.
Let's start with the WBC staff under supervisor. North American WBC, Dave Nugui, Street Empire. Fighters first staff, Brandon Camille Emilio and Bill. Please come into the ring. WBC, please come into the ring. WBC. Now fighters first. Fighters first staff. Dang, 70 years old. WBC.
Okay. So this is the weight. Okay.
Fighters first staff. Brendan, Camille, Emilio, and Bill to the ring, please. Again. That's right. Let's see if the fighters first. Introducing the coaches and their respective gyms coming up. From Pentagon MMA, Vinny Nakarmi. Saksavai, Natalie Fuzz. Good Muay Thai, Ron Martinez. Eight points, MT, Chris Gladfelter. Masonette, outside Masonette. Also Muay Thai, Jake Binnenbaum. From SDB, Johnny George. Jacksonville, MT, Giles Riley.
So
Level up, Jason Farrell.
tired. They've been so calling. Everyone's been calling him out. All the levels.
Spencer Gregowski. Capital MMA, Anthony Kelly. Crazy 88.
You can call me out from that list. I just can't.
Sitting outside, Chris Pop.
Somebody call like
Steve Mills.
If anything, come into okay.
sent to you.
Yes, we're gonna look into what
We're now sharing everybody. Let's have a round of applause for anyway. Thank you. Always practice the fight, the wide crew, and this tradition is still practiced nowadays. This upcoming ceremony is performed usually to rising and time music from pipes and drums with the initial Lum Wang boxing movement. Wide crew, the Lum Wang are useful since the boxer gains encouragement for paying homage to his teachers and feels that he's not on his own. He has his teacher and the other teachers of the discipline to support him. The wide crew process also gives him time to concentrate and revise what he has learned as well as display the nature of his weapons and a high degree of his skill. The steps, movement, and use of weaponry are designed to warm up the body's muscles, survey the field of play, and conceal the contestant's style of
concession stand? You might bring me a couple water.
WBC President of North America, when you come to the ring again, they got Queen, Street Empire. This first demonstration is called the use of swords. Now, the wide crew ceremony of Lum Wang.
Okay, let's go. So after this,
Yeah, he's pretty low. This guy. Stupid, bro. You stupid. Oh, God. No, you do. Okay. See that? Okay. So where's his Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, that's okay. Well, there's some dudes like that. Like my brother's trying to make his debut. The guy had like 7 smoking cards. Yeah.
Warrior to the ring, please. To the blue corner, Steve Allen.
Good evening, everyone. This is Rob Flint here with Ricardo Mixto, ready for some wonderful amateur Muay Thai action as our first group of fighters comes to the ring. We are going to be welcoming Juan Garcia from Pentagon MMA, and he's going to take on Steve Amon from Jacksonville Muay Thai. This bout's going to take place at 150 pounds, and it looks like we are getting ready to go. Now, Ricardo, with this being Juan's first fight, what do you expect to see out of him?
A lot of the new fighters, first time, he may come out very aggressive. He may be calm and collected. It really depends on the person, to be honest with you. We'll see. We'll see how it goes from the beginning of the first round.
It would also depend on how his coaches prepared him in camp for his first fight. I know a lot of camps are very cardio heavy when it's a fighter's first time in the ring, just because that adrenaline dump is going to gas you out really, really fast. So as long as they have a deep gas tank, they should be good.
Yeah, they should be good to go.
Very good evening, ladies and gentlemen.
He seems very calm and collected, so we'll see how it goes.
And both fighters.
We welcome you again to the Thurgood Marshall Center here in the nation's capital, Washington, D.C., where tonight promoters Bill Alexander and video of fighters' first promotion presents a spectacular evening of live, world-class amateur Muay Thai boxing for a December to remember. Sponsored by Fighters Inc. and STV Training Center. All tonight's bouts are sanctioned by the District of Columbia Boxing, Wrestling, and MMA Commission Chairman. Ringside World Super Middleweight Amateur Boxing Champion every year. Commissioners, Ted Lockett and Andrew Huff. Deputy Commissioner, Skip Brown. Commission Administrator, Andrew Jackson. The referees tonight, Mr. Miranda and Master Dan. Buckrock for a rounding shot. Ringside position, Dr. Gregory Bennett. Now let's get this fight party started quickly, scheduled for 3 2-minute rounds in the 150-pound division of the bell ring. The man controlling the middle and the middle with referee, Mr. Miranda. Introducing the principals first. Right now, the blue corner winner, black and blue crossing weight in at 150.6 pounds. After 2 bouts, and the jump career is looking for his first victory right here tonight. Coming from Jacksonville, Florida. Please welcome Steve Amon. And go from he weighed in at 150 pounds. If y'all honored, he's making his debut right here tonight from Pentagon MMA. Juan Garcia.
Alright, as both fighters step to the center of the ring, it looks like we are ready to get our evening underway. And now, both fighters with wearing elbow pads are going to be able to throw elbows in this amateur fight. So we'll see which fighter utilizes those to the greatest advantage.
So we see the fighters sealing the ring, getting ready to do their wide crew.
Usually they just seal the ring.
So we have Steve Amon performing his wide crew to pay respects to his coaches, his trainers, and then we also see Juan Garcia doing the same thing as well.
Alright, looks like we're ready to go. bullfighters come back to their corner, ready to get started. Round one, here we go, Ricardo.
We have Steve coming out of southpaw stance, blasting the left kicks.
Now Steve definitely seems a little lighter on his feet to start. We'll see if Juan loosens up as the round goes on.
Oh, lands a right hand. Good knees in the clinch. There's some dirty boxing going on in there.
Both fighters seem a little frantic in the clinch right now. We'll see who can maintain dominant position, kind of slow it down just a little bit.
Oh, good left kick. Oh, looks like a low shot right there. Shook it off. Oh, that's a good left hand from the southpaw stance.
Steve Amon continuing to look loose. Back it out away, that punch almost connected. Good hand combination.
We're getting the clinch. Good knees.
Now neither fighter has yet to use
Dominating the fight.
Neither one's dominating the fight. It seems pretty even, but neither fighter is using their elbows either, which is very interesting.
Oh, good right hand.
Good shot.
Comes in, good left knee. Looks like he may be rocked. Oh, he got him with the left hand again.
Combinations from Juan, pressing the action. Good round, Ricardo. Very good round.
I think that round was very evenly matched. It could have gone either way. Both of the fighters landed good shots in the, from the clinch and from the outside.
Absolutely, absolutely. Now, I definitely saw Steve Amon being a little more loose than Juan, but Juan was definitely pushing the action. He landed some really good hand combinations. But Steve's kicks, man. We'll see how they come out in the second round.
Yeah, Steve came out blasting the left leg to the body, which is the money shot for a southpaw fighter.
Absolutely.
We got the coaches giving them instructions to come out in the second round. Let's see what changes they make in order to make this fight better.
And now let's get ready for round two.
Good teep from Steve.
And what I'd like to see out of something like that is if he sets up with a teep to follow up with some hands. It's good to get Juan thinking about his legs, but he needs to follow up and capitalize on things like that.
It looks like Juan's guard is a little down, so he may have to come in there and throw some hands because his guard is very low. Good clinch. Looks like Juan Garcia is the better fighter in the clinch so far.
It's definitely appearing that way, but Steve's definitely aware of that with the quick disengage once Juan tried to get him in the clinch.
Good hand. Oh, misses with the left hook. 1, 2. Good punches. Good knee. Good right knee. There it is. Good left kick from Steve.
But Juan's backing him up. Steve might have landed that kick, but Juan's definitely pushing the action. He's got him against the ropes now.
Oh, yeah, he misses with the right elbow. Left kick from Steve. Seems like both fighters want it.
Absolutely, and Steve right now looks like he's taking some deep breaths.
Oh, good right hand. It's a short right cross that he threw and it landed.
Now there's one looking for the clinch again, but doesn't get it.
Looks like he got countered with a left knee to the liver. Good left kick. I see Steve continuing to throw the left kick. Like I said, which is a good the money shot for a southpaw fighter. So we'll see if that slows Juan down a little bit, because he came out very aggressive in this round.
He did, and honestly, it looked like Steve started to catch his stride towards the end of the round, landing some good shots on Juan. But Juan's not backing down. He's just marching him across the ring, driving forward, and that's something that the judges are going to be looking for.
Yes, and also the clinch knees are scoring big points in there. The knees that he's throwing from the clinch, he landed a few. That's big points in the judges' book.
Absolutely. And now, something to keep in mind, folks, is that in Muay Thai scoring, there are some intangibles in the fight that the judges are going to be looking for. One is going to be aggression, but a big one is going to be balance. If you see a fighter controlling the pace of the fight, staying on balance, landing good, clean shots, that's going to look better to the judges than a fighter that's throwing a lot of volume very, very slow.
And also the kicks. Kicks score big points as well. The hands not so much. And it looks like Steve is throwing a lot of kicks, scoring big points as well. We go with the third round starting.
Here we go.
Starts off with the left kick again. Fakes the kick.
He's doubling up. He's got Juan pushing the action. He knows.
Oh, got caught with the right cross.
Both fighters know this fight is close. This fight is very close.
Looks like Juan is dominating the fight in the clinch. He's coming forward, walking him down. Throw some hand combinations in there.
Good low kick from Juan there. Steve answers with a good left.
1-2 from Juan, coming across the ring. Oh, good clinch. Got him in the clinch. Get some knees in there. It looks like he's wearing Steve down. He's wearing him down. Throwing some bunches, throwing some kicks and knees in there.
And this is definitely the point of the fight where your camp is going to come into play, your cardio conditioning, all those extra hours put in. When you wanted to stop, but the coach is pushing further. This is where it comes and pays off.
Good knees. Good knees from the clinch.
Steve with a sneaky sweep there.
It looks like Juan is going to take this round so far. Scoring a lot of knees from the clinch.
And continuing to keep Steve in the corner.
What, the 1-2? Good shots in the 1-2. Oh, good right knee. He's coming forward, wearing him down. Now I think Juan needs to go to the body, maybe slow him down a little bit more.
Hand.
He seems to have a good chin.
And even though both fighters are landing shots right now,
Looks like a low shot just now.
And that's the fight right there. Good show of sportsmanship after 3 rounds. Both fighters give each other a hug, raise their hands. They both think they've won the fight, and this one is close. Ricardo, how do you have it?
That was a very close fight. The first and second round could have gone either way, but I think Juan took the third round. He came out there very strong, throwing hands, throwing kicks, and I think the clinch is going to win him the fight. A lot of knees from the clinch, so we'll see how the judges have it.
I tend to agree with you on that third round.
Yes,
Juan came out very, very aggressive. But those intangibles we're talking about, aggression, balance, even though he did get tripped up, he was still pushing the action. He was landing a lot of shots, throwing punches and bunches. Most of them weren't landing flush, but the aggression, I think, really what's going to win him in this fight.
Yes, 100%. Yeah, I think Juan definitely took that third round. So that may have been the game changer right there. So we'll see what this is.
Absolutely.
Juan fighting out of Pentagon MMA, making his amateur debut. Very good showing so far.
Definitely.
Impressed.
And Steve came up from Jacksonville ready to game, man. He was there all 6 minutes of this fight. Really, really showing his heart. I wouldn't be surprised if the fight went either way.
Yeah, it could. You never know what's going to happen. That's why, when I fight, I try not to leave it to the judges because you never know what's going to happen. You always try to go for the finish.
Absolutely.
Debating specialist out of the red corner.
The winner for the first bout of the night is Juan Garcia out of Pentagon MMA, making his amateur debut. Good win. Very good showing for him.
Absolutely, and even though Steve Amon drops to 0-3, he really came out to fight. Gave Ron a good run for his money, but again, that aggression out of the red corner, that's what won him the fight this time. Great first night of the fight.
Great fight, and I see both
Fight of the
fighters coming out with very good sportsmanship. It's a good thing to see.
Absolutely. Hopefully I don't mix my words up the whole night.
Big congrats to Juan Garcia for getting his win tonight, the first win of the night. We got fight number 2 coming up. Another guy who's like
Warrior ring, please, to the blue corner. Alma Vicencio. Eyes and acting.
Yeah, tell me, what is your email?
Yeah.
Warrior to the ring, please. To the ring corner.
So we got fighting out of the red corner, Pino Pusarek. I may be mispronouncing that, so I apologize.
I think you did a good job, man. I think you did a good job. That's a tall order right there. But she's going to be fighting Alma Vicencio from 5 Points Muay Thai. Here we have Elm entering the ring right now.
Looks very composed so far. Looks like a record is 4-2 and 1. He's born in Bangkok, Thailand. And it looks like she's eyeing her opponent down. Looks like she's ready to get in there. So I'm very excited to see this fight.
The referee once again, Mr. Maraja. Introducing the principals first. Fighting out the blue corner, red. And blue trunks weighed in at 105.4 pounds soaking wet. Her ring record, 4-2, from 5 Points Muay Thai out of New York. Please welcome Alma Vicencio. And her opponent fighting out the red corner. Pretty in pink, 105 pounds as well. Her professional, her amateur record, 4 victories, 2 defeats, 1 draw. Hailing from Manhattan, so this is the battle of the boroughs of New York. From Southside, here's Pino
Seems like the announcer was a little better prepared for that name than we were, Ricardo.
100%. Again, any fighters, if I mess up any fighters, pronunciation of their name, I apologize in advance.
You did pretty good, man. You did pretty good. You did pretty good.
So it looks like fighters are going to go ahead and steal the ring. Look very similar in size. I like her style so far. She did not come to play games tonight.
No, both these ladies look like they came to games, so I'm very excited for this fight.
Second fight of the night. About to get started. Got the ladies fighting tonight.
All right, Ricardo, here we go.
Here we go.
And they come out to touch gloves, and they come out. Yes, they do. Right into the clinch. Now Alma's got the dominant clinch right now.
Oh, it looks like she landed a good right elbow in there. Oh, it looks like she knocked her down. It looks like that was a slip.
Yep. Aon does not look shaken. She still looks like she's got all her faculties about her. Right back into the clinch.
Oh, back throwing kicks.
Oh, good exit from the clinch with that kick.
Oh, good one too. Looks like she's trying to push her head down and throw some knees there. Doing a very good job in the clinch so far.
Kick. Caught, but she's not able to complete the sweep. Now Alma's got Aon backed up against the ropes. Turns it around. Both girls fighting for position. This is a grueling round so far. Ricardo, you know from your fights, the clinch absolutely wears you down more than
100%.
anything else in this sport.
100%. If a fighter knows that your clinch isn't good, he's going to clinch you till he wears you down. And it looks like she's doing that so far.
And one thing I've seen from Alma is every time she puts Aon in the clinch, she kind of bends her down a little bit.
Oh, good
She's got
teeth.
a dominant side clinch.
Good teeth. Came back with the right kick. Looks like both fighters want this. Coming forward, good left knee in there. Good right knee. They're both landing big points in the clinch so far, so it's very hard to tell which one's taking a round. Oh, good
elbow from Aon.
Beautiful. Oh, good
the
teeth
kicks.
to end the round. Very good push to end the round from Aon.
And we saw a lot of aggression out of both of these ladies. Honestly, after that round, Ricardo, I think that Aon should try to stay a little bit of distance, try to work her kicks. She landed a great combination to end the round. It looks like that's where she's going to be comfortable. Seems like Alma's a little stronger in the clinch, dominating just a little bit more. So she'll probably want to move back into that position if she's going to try to win on points. But we'll see how this goes.
Very good first round from both ladies.
Absolutely. We'll see what adjustments that their corners want them to make in this round.
Oh, looks like they need to adjust their elbow pads. Looks like the elbow pad came off, so they're going to readjust that.
Yeah, in an amateur fight, you don't want to be throwing a bare elbow.
No, not
It'd be
for...
very, very unfortunate if someone caught a cut from that, and that's why the fight had to end. But they're making the equipment adjustment now,
as necessary.
And we will be right back to the action. All right, here we go.
Oh, came out with the left kick. Oh, she caught the right hand. Looks like they got right back in the clinch.
Absolutely. A couple shots landed,
good knee.
right back to it.
Oh, it looks like
and down they go.
Looks like Alma
both down.
Yeah, both of them went down at the same time, but it looks like Alma got the dump on that one. Very good job on Elm of setting up her kicks with the hands first. A lot of fighters come out there throwing just kicks without setting up their kicks, and I see that she's able to do that very well.
Something that I like to see out of Elm is she needs to not let Alma turn her in the clinch. She needs to stay squared up so that she doesn't get thrown around like a rag doll. She's landing some good combinations, but every time Alma gets her there, Elm looks like she's off balance, and that's something that the judges are going to be looking for.
Good knees. It's like she's looking to get in that clinch because she knows that she's got the she's more experienced in the clinch. It looks like, but
now this clinch exchange is a little more interesting because it looks like Alma's getting a little tired. Now with Ayo pushing the action.
Looks like she got the dump in there.
Both fighters look to be fine, getting back up, continuing the action. Here we go.
So they got right back in the clinch.
No real effective strikes been thrown here at this point. They both squared up. And Alma's got her back in that side clinch. And the ref's gonna break this one up.
10 seconds left. So it looks like they're gonna come out and try to score some big points in this last 10 seconds of the fight. Oh, got right back in the clinch. Good right knee. Both fighters are landing good knees in the clinch. How do you have that one, Bob?
Very good round. You know, honestly, I saw a little bit more out of Ayo in the clinch this round, so I think in that regard, it was a little closer. I mean, both ladies are really going shot for shot. This is going to be a tough one to call. Now, of course, we don't have any scorecards in front of us, but if I was going to score this one so far, Alma 10-8, and honestly, I give Ayo the second round, or sorry, 10-9, and then Ayo the second round, 10-9, so I've got it tied up in my mind at this point.
Yeah, I agree with you on that one. So we'll see who comes out, and let's see who wants it the most in this third round.
Absolutely, like the first fight, this is going to come down to conditioning and who wants it more. You got it 100% right.
It always comes down to that. And both fighters look like they want it, so I'm very excited to see how this round is going to go. Okay, very good sportsmanship from both fighters.
Hugging it out, always love to see that.
Okay, good team. Looks
and
like
the pleasantries are over.
Oh, misses with the right knee in there, but she keeps moving forward. Alma looking to get in that clinch. But it looks like Elm has a good answer for that this round. Staying off the clinch, good movement, moving around. Oh, she got tagged with the right hand. Oh, and came back with her own right hand. So both fighters are scoring big points.
And you can see when both fighters are throwing hands, they're getting through the guard because the heads are snapping back.
Good.
So they're landing flush.
Good team. Alma.
Good inside leg kick. And right up to the body. But Alma's walking her down. Starting to check some of those kicks.
She keeps coming forward. Getting right back in that clinch. Both fighters throwing knees in the clinch. You got a knee from Alma and a knee from Alma.
So the ref's going to break that up because you had Alma's head on the other side of the rope, so it's getting a little bit dangerous.
Oh, good kick, good leg kick, but it looks like
both fighters look like they're in great condition, but honestly, Elm looks a little bit more fresh. She's cutting her angles, she's moving around.
Oh, good right kick. She's coming forward, get back in the clinch. She throws and lands a right, nice elbow in there. Both fighters are going to get back to the center of the ring. Misses with the left kick. Okay, double kick, went to the leg and then went upstairs. Another right leg kick. A body kick from Elm.
And another.
And that's it, ladies and gentlemen.
Good fight. Now, Ricardo, in that last round, you saw Elm throwing a lot of kicks, landing a lot of kicks. Now, what I saw out of her was she was still pivoting, still having good technique, really demonstrating that she has trained the habit of throwing the kicks well. Do you think that's something that the judges are going to notice?
100%. You know, the judges will see if a fighter's fatigued. The judges can read all that. And it looks like she was in there very fresh. Even in the third round, she showed up in shape. Alma showed up a little bit slow in the third round. So we'll see if that plays if that makes a difference in the third round
Absolutely.
in the judges' eyes.
You know, like we said before, we feel like Alma came out real strong in the clinch in the first 2 rounds.
She did.
But in that second half of the second round and into the third, it really looks like Elm kind of caught her stride and really got comfortable in there and let loose with those kicks, especially to the body.
Yeah, for sure. I agree with that. Now, like I said before, the body kicks score big points. And
Absolutely.
And it looks like both of them were throwing body kicks in it, so that's why I'm a little unsure on who the fight will go to, because they both landed good kicks and they both landed good knees from the clinch.
Well, luckily we're not going to have to wait too long to find out. Looks like the judges are kind of tallying their scores right now, and it'll be right up to it.
Yes, sir.
As Elm runs across the ring, hugs her opponent. Both ladies very happy with their performance, as you can tell.
And that's always good.
Again, they're both right now in New York City. Just not big enough for both of them. So, out of the red corner.
The red corner. So it looks like AM took the win out of red corner. And like I said before, I feel like the good cardio. She looked in there strong. She was moving around, cutting angles, throwing good kicks. I feel like that played a big part.
Absolutely.
In her getting the win.
Absolutely.
That's right. We got to protect our women and our children over there. Anybody looking for that?
Very good fight from both ladies. I'm impressed.
Agreed. Very impressive performance. So with that win, Elm is going to improve to 5-2-1.
We've been in. What you got?
We have the third fight coming up. We have Jamar Cooper out of Flip Muay Thai. Then we also have Darnell Mickey fighting out of Level Up Boxing and Bowie. Looks like this fight will take place at 135 pounds. The fighters are making their way out right now. The first fighter to come out is Darnell Mickey fighting out of Level Up. We have Coach Jason Farrell and Jared Tipton in this corner. And it looks like Darnell has a big crowd in here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. That can also affect the judge's decision if the crowd is cheering for the fighter who's landing the big shots.
Okay. So it looks like this is the first fight of the four-man tournament at 135 pounds. I was just informed of that just now by Rob.
So we should expect to see some pretty fantastic explosives in this fight here.
Got the other fighter stepping in the ring.
Yeah,
Jamar Cooper.
Jamar Cooper stepping in.
Fighting out of Flip Muay Thai at 135 pounds.
Now he has an 8-1 record, so expect to see some good things out of this kid.
The referee, 70-year-old world-renowned Master Dan. Introducing the principal. Right now, the blue corner, wearing the black, gold and purple trunks at 135.5 pounds. His amateur record, 5 victories, 2 defeats. Hailing from the level of boxing, Bowie, Maryland, here is Darnell. Weighing in at 134 pounds. His amateur record, 8 victories, 1 disputed loss. From Flip Muay Thai, Savannah, Georgia, here is Jamar Cooper. Master Dan, we're going.
The fight's getting ready to get started. We have Master Danny as the ref. So I feel like he's an OG in the game. I've trained with him before, and I have a lot of respect for someone like him.
Absolutely, he still gets in and mixes it up with us at the gym, and I'll tell you.
No, he does. I've seen him.
He is no joke.
I get it, man. I've seen him in action before.
That is a scary man right there. Been in the game his entire life, close to 70 years in the game of Muay Thai. Gets both of these fighters ready to go.
So, Master Danny giving the instructions to the fighters. They touch gloves. They go back to the corner.
And it looks like we're ready to get this started.
We'll see how this fight goes. Very excited to see Darnell in there mix it up. I spoke to him earlier. He said he had no type of anxiety. He was not nervous. He looks very cool, calm, and collected. So we'll see what happens when the fight starts. Came in the fight very confident, which is always a good thing. You always want to go into a fight with good confidence. And it looks like, Darnell came in here very confident tonight.
Absolutely. Both these fighters look very confident. And something I always look for in the beginning of a fight is which fighter seems more relaxed.
Exactly.
You don't want to be complacent, but you also don't want to be expending any kind of energy before the fight. You want to stay calm. You want to stay loose. Because really that snap and those kicks and those punches is going to score you the knockout if you get it.
Absolutely.
So here we go. The ring is sealed. Both fighters to the middle. Master Danny giving some final instructions. Both fighters back up, and we are ready to get started.
All right, they touch gloves. We got Darnell. Both fighters coming out of the southpaw stance. So we'll see what kind of adjustments they make. Okay, good hands. Jamar throws the left kick and misses upstairs. Good left hand from Darnell. They're coming forward.
Both fighters looking very explosive right out the gate.
Off the bat, they're coming out throwing big hands. Oh, looks like he may have grazed him. May have grazed him with that right kick to the head. Looks like Jamark seems to be the aggressor, walking him down, putting pressure. Oh, that's a good left hand on him. Oh, good left body kick. Oh, tries to go for the dump and misses. Oh, looks like that was a groin shot.
That's unfortunate. He went for the low kick. His knee came in a little high. It happens.
He's gonna give him a few minutes, some time to recover.
Definitely not intentional. Definitely not intentional. but nonetheless, Master
And
Danny.
it sucks when it happens because it slows the other fighter down. And it's not like it's done on purpose, but you know, I've gotten hit with groin shots before, and it kind of takes a toll on you, especially if it keeps happening over and over again.
Well, hopefully that does not happen this
Let's
fight.
hope that doesn't happen. Looks like the ref is giving Darnell.
It looks like he's recovering well, taking some deep breaths.
Master Danny giving him instructions on how to get back right, how to get back in the game.
Some of that old Thai wisdom coming in right
yes,
there.
for sure. Got the other fighter in the neutral corner, Jamar Cooper. Both fighters go back to the center of the ring.
Master Danny's going to make sure that it wasn't intentional. Absolutely, both fighters shake it off.
Good sportsmanship. Jamar apologizes, and they get right back to it, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, good hook to the left kick. Good right knee. Looks like Darnell said, I'm going to make you pay for that one.
Absolutely. Started back up with a great combination. Both fighters kind of
good right kick.
each other down.
Get in the clinch. Both fighters look very strong in the clinch. None of them are able to get. None of them are very dominant in the clinch so far. Looks like Darnell is very light on his feet, and we have Jamar a little bit more traditional Thai style. Moving back and forth.
More flat-footed.
Yes,
looks like
for
he's
sure.
waiting for something in particular. He's looking
for that left leg. He's looking for that left leg, and he just threw the left leg. Good jab. Looks like Darnell has the better hands in the fight so far. Okay. So let's see if Jamar will come out in the second round and make adjustments to that.
Looks like we got a little bit of an equipment malfunction here. Those elbow pads can be pesky for sure. And the round starts back up.
Okay.
Good low kick there, right into the clinch.
Oh, he tries to go for the dump and misses it.
Good knee landed.
It looks very solid, very composed in there.
Absolutely.
Oh, it looks like he's reaching down for that right leg kick. Oh, I'm sorry, for the leg kick. So Darnell may try to set it up and throw a left kick. So you may see Darnell throw a left kick upstairs. Oh, and the round is over. Oh, Master Danny jumping in to stop the action. Very good second round. What do you think so far?
It's a very good round. The thing that really stuck out to me was how Darnell was using his reach. Now, there were a couple times when he landed a kick, and then, Jamar caught it, forced the clinch, really started to work on the inside. But if he's not able to do that, he needs to start cutting his angles to try to get around the jab and the length of Darnell making something I think his team is going to address that in between rounds. But again, we'll see what adjustments these fighters make. It seems like they're both very, very level-headed, throwing good combinations, very composed. So I think this is shaping up to be a very, very good fight.
Yes, sir. I agree with that one. Back in. Yeah,